I believed marriage was built on trust and quiet promises, the kind that do not need to be spoken every day. I married young, with hope in my heart and patience in my hands. My husband was charming, dependable, and respected by everyone around us, and I took pride in standing beside him, supporting his career, managing our home, and raising our children. I never questioned his late nights or frequent business trips because I believed love meant faith and loyalty meant silence. I gave him my best years, my energy, and my forgiveness whenever stress made him distant. I told myself, seasons change and marriages survive because someone chooses to stay strong. Years passed, and the distance grew quietly, not with arguments, but with absence. He stopped asking about my day, stopped noticing my efforts, stopped touching my hand the way he used to. And I blamed myself, thinking maybe I was no longer interesting enough. Maybe motherhood had erased the woman he fell in love with. So I tried harder. I dressed better, smiled more, cooked his favorite meals, and ignored the growing loneliness, sleeping beside someone who felt miles away. Then one evening, everything shattered, not with a confession, but with a notification. His phone buzzed while he was in the shower, and I did not mean to look, but the screen lit up with a message that said, "I miss last night." My hands trembled as I stood there, frozen, staring at words that rewrote my entire life. When he came out, I asked calmly, "Who sent the message?" And he laughed it off, saying it was work-related. And in that moment, something inside me broke. Not because of the lie, but because of how easily it came. Weeks later, the truth surfaced slowly through hidden calls, unexplained expenses, and the cold realization that I had been sharing my marriage with someone else for years. When I finally confronted him, he did not deny it. He looked tired, annoyed, and said it just happened, that it did not mean anything. And that sentence hurt more than the betrayal itself, because to me, everything had meant something. Our years, our children, our shared struggles and sacrifices suddenly reduced to nothing. I felt foolish, invisible, and disposable. I questioned every memory, every smile, every moment I thought was real. Nights became unbearable. I lay awake replaying conversations, searching for signs I had missed, blaming myself for trusting too deeply, for loving too honestly, while he slept peacefully beside me. I carried the weight alone, because betrayal is a lonely pain. People assume you should leave or forgive, but they do not understand the paralysis, the confusion, the fear of losing everything you built. Eventually, the distance between us became unbearable, and he moved out, not dramatically, but quietly, taking his clothes and leaving behind years of shared life. The house echoed with silence, and memories haunted every room. Our children asked questions I struggled to answer without breaking them or myself, and I learned that betrayal does not end when the affair ends. It lingers in self-doubt, in shattered confidence, and in the constant question of why I was not enough. Months passed, and healing came slowly, not through forgiveness, but through rediscovery. I began to remember who I was before I became invisible in my own marriage. I started therapy, took walks alone, learned how to sit with my pain instead of running from it. And one day, I realized something powerful. His betrayal was not a reflection of my worth, but of his emptiness. I stopped waiting for closure, stopped hoping for apologies, and started choosing myself. I rebuilt my life, piece by piece, finding strength in honesty and peace in independence. Today, I am no longer the woman who begged for attention or questioned her value. I am a survivor of betrayal who learned that love should never require losing yourself, and sometimes the most painful endings lead to the strongest beginnings.